we need to have a serious topic about Nasty C, bro. That's the title of the video we're reacting today. Gotcha. But anyways, you feel me, guys? It's your boy Dewey Mason in the building. You feel me? Hope y'all doing cause I'm today, yeah, we're gonna be reacting to basically what I just said. Let me not waste all Jen's time. Fit it. Let's stop the video. And guys, subscribe. Hey, Jens, you must subscribe, Jens. Just a play, subscribe.
So everyone has the same question in their heads right now, and that is, what is Nasty C doing?
So many words, dog. I ain't gag. If I'm a rapper, dog, we don't read contracts, bro. I'm just gonna have to trust, bro. No cap.
Okay, cool. Yeah, first barbecue tomato sauce, lemon and herb.
Oh my gosh, bro, what is up with the Wi-Fi?
He's on an album rollout, and he's cooking something which actually may be one of his greatest projects yet. Now, since Bad Hair days, Nasty C has always had some type of rollouts for his albums, a theme, an era. He always redefines himself aesthetically and musically in order to fit what he's actually doing for his new album or what he's dropping at that moment.
What inspired the haircut?
First
Yeah, so we're expecting new music? Of course. I love to see it.
Now, the only difference with this album rollout is...
I won't lie. Wait, okay, off topic. You're very off topic, Jens. Boy, I won't lie, nah. Bro, I can't lie, bro. I won't lie. I never thought I would say this, but Bald looks fresh on, bro. Like, just look at him, bro. Like, imagine if you got the beard. But if you got the bald and beard combo, he's a groot man. He's officially a groot man, bro. We're not calling him Nasty C anymore, bro. We're calling him Ank Malome, boy. We refer to him as Malome, boy. We refer to him as Ank. Like, if he gets that, bro, he's groot man. Harde groot man. When he steps inside the room, that's what we're finna say, bro. Like, this, yo, bro, I don't lie. He looks tough, bro. I can't even hate. He looks tough. He looks tough, bro. I gotta give it to him, bro. Baldy
we don't know what the name of the project is, and it's really just assumptions for now, because he hasn't personally said anything about the name of the project, hasn't given us a date or a period, hasn't really said anything concrete about the project. You know, we don't know actually when he's gonna release. We just know that he's going to release something, and it is going to be big.
Oh my gosh, oh my days, bro, not another ad. Yo, Chins, subscribe so we don't have to watch, Chins. Fuck, bro, what's struggling, Chins? Subscribe.
New music for sure. I think as early as like next month, should be dropping something new.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of visuals coming out. You know, I'm independent now, so now I get to just drop stuff when I feel like. Yeah, man.
You think about
none of that.
The algorithm is telling you.
Yeah, none of that.
No.
Gents, Nasty C, nah, went, bro. His music video did $1 million in like, I think a week and a half, bro. And he's independent, and he's a South African hip hop artist. Do you know how big that is, bro? Like, if it was Amapiano, would understand, because obviously Amapiano is the leading genre right now. It's the genre, like, it's the biggest genre in the whole freaking continent. That's understandable. But hip hop and SA hip hop, you know, it's not where it used to be. And I'm not even hating, it's just the truth. But, bro, for him to do that is very impressive. And he's independent. That's very impressive. What him and Usman Mani did on Soft, bro. Even Psychic, bro, the thing has a lot of streams, bro, and views. Like, bro, I feel like Nasty C's back. Not that he ever left. Obviously there was, but Chance, you can't lie, there was a period when Nasty C wasn't like doing much. I feel like it was obviously the record label issues and shit. But now, bro, I won't lie, bro, I gotta give it to him, bro. This guy is so smart. Like, this bro is too smart, bro.
Yeah, none of that now. So now I can actually, I know for a very long time it's felt like I haven't been listening to my fans. Like when they say, yo, that snippet from 7 years ago, where is it?
Now, I want us to go back to the days of Bad Hair, right? Nasty C is really smart with his image. When he dropped Bad Hair, he actually had bad hair. You know, he was on a feature run. He was killing rappers left, right, and center. He was active on socials, musically, involved his fans for the cover art, and Bad Hair became a term more than an album. You know what I'm saying? With Strings and Bling, same thing. He stuck to the same story on every interview.
You know, because this is one of the projects that I put a lot of effort into it, And I feel like before I was even like 4 tracks into it, I felt like I already had a direction sonically, you know. I had an idea of what I wanted it to sound like and what I want it to represent, and the feeling I wanted to give to people, and where I want the music to take you, you know. So you guys better look out for that. Strings and Bling coming in June.
And to be honest, he went on every single interview, you know. You could think of how he again redefined himself to that album. He changed his style from Bad Hair to the new era. You know, same with Zulu Man with Some Power. It's a different era to Strings and Bling, where he had to change his hairstyle, change the way he dresses for that moment, changes how he's rolling it out, you know. And Rollouts is something that some artists in SA hip hop don't understand, or they just don't do it, you know. Rapping isn't just about rapping. You know, to be one of the greatest rappers, it's not just about rapping. It's also about your aesthetic. It's about how you move, how you showcase what you've done, how you bring that product to the people.
You know, why does this need to exist?
It's like having a business, bro. When you're rapping and making music, you literally, I feel like the streaming era made people forget what music really is, bro. Cause like, in the end of the day, bro, as an artist, what you're doing is selling music. You're making the product, and then you're selling the product to a target audience. You know, a specific target audience that will eat the product and ask for more, which will obviously generate some money. And I feel like a lot of artists, boy, they just make music and then they drop and then they hope to have a hit. Chief, doesn't work like that. Even if you are signed, it doesn't work like that, bro. There's only so much your record label can do, bro. There's only so much your record label can do. There's only so much you can do. That's why a lot of independent artists, especially as a hip-hop independent artist in South Africa, that's why a lot of them don't make it far. We only have a few, bro. We genuinely have a few. Like, bro, Kill Brady's independent. You know, he's doing his thing. You know, he's not as the level as these brooks were, but, you know, he's going there. And he's independent, and you know, you just have to make like a rollout, bro. Like a lot of hip-hop artists in SA don't understand that.
Why does this product need to get to who it needs to get to? And also, once we figure out what that why is, then you really have to figure out who are you trying to connect with? What do they look like? What do they eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what movies do they watch? You know, what are their reference points? And then once you figure that out, then you have to figure out how it relates to you as the artist, or as, you know, whatever it is that you're selling.
Okay, so I want us to look at a great internationally and look at a great nationally that, you know, have had so many eras in their career, right? Internationally, we've had the brush cut Drake, Afro Drake, Waves Drake, Braids Drake, and those are all different brands and eras of Drake.
Oh my gosh, bro, how many ads does this guy have? Boy, do you want us to pay your rent? Just subscribe so we don't have to watch ads, bro.
Each of these images needed a new plan to be executed. Nationally, we've had the brush cut, aka high fade, aka braids, aka curly hair, aka, and it's safe to say that the high fade, aka, was the dangerous one. But
boy, this aka, boy, this is the one we all know, boy. This one, boy. You did not want to F with this nigga.
You know, it's always reinvention as an artist. That is what is important. It makes us as the fans feel as though you're a new artist. You know what I'm saying? Because you're giving new energy. And Nasty C has mastered that, because he's never the same on all his albums.
Do you know how many rappers copied his template?
Yeah.
He's the original. Let's...
No. Not Nasty C. I started listening to hip hop on Nasty C's music.
Yeah.
Same. He carried my childhood.
So some of you guys might disagree with me with this take, but let me know. In fact, I don't really care. Nasty C is actually the only not new, but he's the only artist in his generation who actually understands what is a proper rollout.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Every feature Nasty C has jumped on this year,
bro. I don't care how. Let me not say this. Okay, let me chill.
Has been a body bag. Every
let me
feature
relax,
Nasty C has jumped on since he started rapping has been a body bag. You know, The music video for Soft featuring Usmamane is on 1.2 million views in 12 days the last time I checked. And his ops were always saying it's the label. But there's something different about Nasty C. He's out to prove something and he seems hungry again. And I don't blame him after people have been speaking about him so much recently.
I had very high hopes for Nasty C. And for a while...
What you mean you had?
Nah, I think he's beyond his peak now. This is not like in a dissing way.
Yeah.
Window of opportunity.
Yeah.
I feel like it's closed or it's closing for him.
So I just want to say whatever Nasty C is cooking, it is about to be his biggest project yet. He's about to make history with this one. And the Rollouts is taking me...
I don't know about biggest project. I don't care about that one. But it's going to be one of his biggest.
Back to the Rollouts, aka Had for Touch My Blood. He was on billboards, he was everywhere. And bro, a lot was put into Touch My Blood. And that was arguably his best project ever. You know, because he understood the importance of a rollout. Rappers today don't live that life of a rapper anymore. You know? I was about to call them out, but let me not do that. Let me just say, if you're not a Reese, you need to plan and roll out your album, bro. And the only reason why Reese doesn't need a rollout is not that he's better than every other artist or he's bigger than them. He just has like a fan base that really rides for him. You know, so unless you have that kind of fan base, my brother, you need to do a rollout. But if you do...
Think about, like, imagine if Reese did rollouts. Do you know how big a Reese would be if he actually did rollouts? That's like, obviously his fan base is strong, but imagine if he got to people outside of his fan base. His fan base would have been way bigger than it is now, boy. And me, I'm not Reese, but I listen to Reese every okay, not every day, but I listen to Reese, boy. I love that nigga, but that's my top 3. Shout out Reese, boy, that's my top 3. But Reese doesn't do much to propel his career. Like, he doesn't do propel. I'm saying big words now, boy. The boys are up, fed. I'm saying big words now. But anyways, bro, Reese doesn't do much to like extend his career, bro. He just drops and keeps quiet for like 5 months and drops and keeps quiet for like 6 months and drops, and it's just kind of the same shit, bro. I'm glad that his music is good. That's the only reason we're there, to be honest. Him and him as a person, he's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? That nigga has too much aura, but yeah, the aura that Drew has is crazy. But like, boy, I feel like he should just do more.
Have that kind of fan base and you add a rollout on top of that, it just works even
But who
better.
am I, bro?
Sure, you trust me. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the worst
Let me not say too much.
in your life, though.
So to the Ivy Sons, trust the process, man. He's not losing it. He's actually like understanding the importance of a rollout. I even have proof. Let me show you. So I mean, you guys can see that the crowd is bumping. He recently made these sessions that he kind of got the idea from Mash Beats and DJ Slick, and those have been bumping. And this is unreleased music that he's playing. He's also independent, so this is a new time and a perfect time for Nasty C to try out new things with his career. You know, he's about to show us why we fell in love with his music in the first place. He's about to take his crown, and if he doesn't with this album, then I will make a video and admit he's the prince that never became a king.
That's tough. Yo, that's tough. W video from bro. That was a good video, chief. Keep going. Chance, what do I think about the situation, man? Obviously, I feel like when Nasty C drops that album, bro, it's gonna be the biggest SA hip hop album. I mean, not of the year. Whatever, if he drops it this year or next year, it's going to be the biggest SA hip hop album, stream wise, motion wise. Man, I'm talking about streams and motion, not musically. Cause I go musically, like it might be like subjective. You know, Reese fans don't like Reese fans. Reese fans. But if Reese and Nasty C drop in the same year, Reese fans are gonna say, no, Reese was way better. You feel me? It's just how it is. I already know how it is, bro. But stream wise, no one is out in hip hop. No one is out streaming that album. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gonna make the most money because it's gonna have the most streams. And you know, obviously making good music is a very like it's important to the goal as an artist, but you know, at the same time, making the most money is very important in this game. You feel me? Like obviously making good music is like very important. It helps you make money. But if Aries makes like the most money, I mean if Nasty C makes the most money, he would have already completed what most rappers are trying to do in the rap industry, and that is to make most money. That is why they make good music. Make good music, get a lot of streams, get a lot of money. That is the whole method of this thing. So if he gets the biggest streamed SA hip hop album, he would have completed everything. He would have completed, like, he did it, like, he won. He genuinely won, and there's nothing you can say, bro. He genuinely won. You can argue and say that maybe the music was pop, but in the end of the day, you still stream that shit, bro. He's still getting money from that, from your pop, from your opinion saying it's pop. He's still getting money from that. So in the end of the day, he would have won. In the end of the day, he already won. Even now, he already won, bro. Like, there's not much to say, bro. He already won. Like, it's chat. It's over. He won. We all know when he drops this album, it's gonna have the biggest streams in SA hip hop. Name another artist right now they can go stream for stream with him in SA hip hop. But then don't even say Casper, boy. I love Casper, but don't even say Casper, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you, bro. Don't even say Casper. Don't even say Casper. Don't even say Aries, bro. But yeah, man, that's my opinion. That's how I see it. And gents, you know, subscribe if you made it this far. You feel me? Do something like a subscribing, like a commenting, like a liking. Make my day, gents. Make my day. You feel me? Please, I'm begging you, bro. Subscribe. Subscribe. If you made it this far, bro, come on, bro. Come on. Do us right, Chief. Do us right.